To learn English or any other language, you need to know the 9 pillars which a language and its use requires. Here is a video which will explain to you in great detail what these 9 pillars are. Once you are aware of this, your learning of the language becomes that much easier. Many of you get confused by saying that what is it we should learn? Keep the 9 pillars in mind and then choose one by one whichever you think is your weakness. Whenever you are strong in something, don't worry about that because already you know that part. In this way, you can perfect all the 9 individually and collectively. Together, you can practice all of them, or you can do it one by one if you have more time. Once you do this, you find that your English is becoming better. Let us progress. Now, the 9 things which we have are the 5 language items. Because we are using English, we need to know about the language. There are 5 of them. And there are 4 skills of communication. When we want to speak English or when we want to write English, we are communicating in English. So this communication is what we require to also do. So the 5 language items are grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, spelling, punctuation. Spelling and punctuation we require only when we are reading and writing. We don't require it in speaking. But grammar we require for both speaking and writing. Vocabulary we require. For everything we require vocabulary. And pronunciation we require for speaking mainly, because when we speak English, it should sound like English. Indian English is fine. There is no problem with Indian English. People have spoken this in different parts of the world, including me. I have spoken and I have told my audience, who might be English speaking or German speaking audience, that I speak Indian English. They had no problem in understanding. Therefore, we have to remember that when we communicate, the language, the pronunciation which we use, the speech sounds of English, vowels and consonants, because they might not be like your own mother tongue. They might be different from your own mother tongue. We learnt our sounds of the mother tongue first, and then we learnt the sounds of another language, second or third language. We have to know the distinction. We cannot substitute the sounds of one language to another. Then the problem of pronunciation comes. Therefore, please remember that you need to learn. These 5 skills are your basic foundation for any English. Now we come to the 4 communication skills. Listening. Now all of you are listening. You have to immediately evaluate how good is your listening. Are you able to listen properly? What are the different levels of listening which you can do? Maybe because you have heard me on many videos, you are comfortable with my English. I'm speaking slowly because this is a classroom. But if I meet you someday face to face, I might speak very fast. Or you might hear a person who is not from our own culture, our own country, but a different place. Can you follow that when you listen? Then you have speaking. How much do you practice? We tend to learn to speak English with a lot of mistakes, and we continue to make those mistakes. I hear people constantly saying, I can able to do the work. I can able to do the work. Meaning is clear, but English is not good because can means able to. Can and able to mean the same. So what are you saying? I can do this work. Why are you repeating yourself? I or you're saying I able to do this work. You can't do that. You say I can do this work, or you say I am able to do this work, or I will be able to do this work. In this way, when we try, we find that we are able to get correct spoken English. It is very easy to learn a mistake. It's very difficult to correct the mistake and learn it. For instance, in Indian languages, we have gender for neutral nouns also. Thankfully, in English, we don't have. But you think of your mother tongue, many things have gender which have no life. It's not only, living things which have gender. Then what do? You make mistakes. A person who's learning that language for the first time, suppose I'm learning Hindi, then I make many mistakes in the use of gender where I make a masculine noun into a feminine and a feminine into a masculine. So when it is feminine, we need to remember that we have to use the correct form because the noun itself determines everything in the sentence. The noun is the most important part of the sentence. As I was telling you, we have 5 language skills, which I told you: grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation for speaking, grammar, vocabulary, spelling, and punctuation for writing. These are the 2 skills where we use English. First, we acquire English from listening and reading, 1 and 3. Speaking and writing, we use English. So people judge us by our speaking and by our writing. Therefore, we shall devote maybe 5 sessions to each of these topics. Now, why do we need 5 sessions? The reason is because there are many aspects of each of these which you might want to question. Major live session should be for your questions and answers. That is important. Today, I'm just going to tell you about how we are going to proceed with this structured course. Why do we need a structured course? I have uploaded close to 300 videos, and when I started the channel, I have given you an introductory session. The first one, which was uploaded last year in July, I think 24th July. If you search in the channel, you say oldest, you will get that video. There you will find I'm telling you that I'm catering to all people. I'm not only telling people who are teachers of English, who are students of English, who study only literature, who are elderly and who want to learn a language to better their mental abilities. Language learning is very good for the mind. Or you want a job and you want English, or you don't know how to speak at all, you want English. YouTube is an open forum and it reaches everybody. There might be some people who are just browsing and they come across a video, they watch only one video. But there are close to 300 videos. Some of you, I find, are watching the videos and giving comments, makes me very happy. Because to prepare these videos, a lot of planning has to go into it. A lot of effort has to go into it. So it needs to reach a wider and wider number of people, which thankfully YouTube is giving us the opportunity. So when we have a course like that, the question which I get almost, regularly is which video to watch first. Difficult for me to say because You will watch a video which you require. If you want to learn to speak first, you need to watch the videos which are on speaking. If you cannot speak a single sentence, you need to watch those videos where I read a sentence and you have to read that sentence behind me. If you are teaching English, then you might want to know either grammar or vocabulary or literature. Then you need to choose those videos which will benefit you. If you are learning English because you need to, benefit from it personally, then you have to see, where is the problem with my English? Does my English have some difficulty? Once you do that, you can choose a video. So when they keep saying this, I got this idea that since anyway I'm taking live sessions for you, let me introduce this kind of a structured course, a structured syllabus for you.
I hope you have liked the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done it. Press the bell icon so that you get notifications. Like and hype the video and share it as widely as you can. Join the channel as a member to attend all the live classes I conduct and also to get other benefits. Thank you and all the best.